What's up, guys? It's me, JellyKnees, and I just wanted to bring you guys an update on the Ethereal website Phase 1. If you do notice right above me, there is the Phase 1 message right there, which they've said that this is just the first part of the website update. We don't know how many phases there are going to be, but we do know that there will be more than one, apparently. So let's just get into what Phase 1 entails, and then I wanted to also give you guys a little bit of insight on some things that I found as a part of this Phase 1 website update that we'll get into a little bit later. So first off, we have the new Undying Games logo, also right above that Phase 1. Then on the bottom, we have this pre-register button. If you click that, it takes you to a Google Doc that just lets them know what interest you have in Ethereal, whether you want to be part of the testing group or you just want to play it when it comes out and support them along the way, things like that. But in the center here, we have this Ethereal Clash of Souls Step into the Light. To me, this is just them saying, like, it's coming. Like, this is it. We're about to be at that point where we have way more information than we know what to do with. Though, something I discovered is that this little background with all the moving particles and the different colors and the stars in the distance, this is the ether. This is that ethereal. This is the worlds scattered about in a galaxy system, whatever they want to call it, moving throughout the space that they've been given. And I can tell you that in that there's a asset list that I'll get into in a little bit that talks about each of the locations being these little particles. But first, there is a little secret that I want to talk to you guys about. And if you wait 15 minutes on this website, it's a little more than 15 minutes. In my testing, I had 15 minutes and 14 seconds. If you wait that long, this ethereal step into the light image actually goes away and turns into this: devour the old, reborn the new. And this message, to me, I don't know what it means. It could be any number of things. But I will say that I was reached out to by a member of the UG team asking if I had discovered that this was even existent. And they told me, wait 15 minutes. I had already found it by that point, but they'd asked me if I knew about it. And to me, that's a red flag of like, okay, what is this? Means something more. There's something more to this than I'm considering. And I've searched every corner of this website, all the code, everything behind it, and I can't find any reference to what this might tie into. So from my perspective, it doesn't tie into anything, and they're just trying to troll me. But what I did find, however, outside of this, so remember, 15 minutes sitting on the page for this to pop up. What I did find, however, are 8 little files that are these stars in the background that are specifically named after the areas of lore that we know the myths are coming from. So for instance, here we have, assuming it works. No, we're not going to do it. There we go. So this little speck, this blue speck, is Algor, which is one of the locations that we know about. Then we have the Citadel, we have Aedolos, we have Grin, we have Craxus, we have Ovagon, we have Zuria, and then I found, so those are the 7 locations we know about. There's an 8th spec on the asset list for the website that is only listed as Beyond. It's got this faint purple, like pinkish color to it. And when I tried to color match it in Photoshop, it reminded me very similarly to one of the myths we know about that won't be in the pre-alpha. They're not going to be in the initial 7, but we do know about them. And that's our boy Malware. So to me, the 8th location that we know about being Beyond, which literally that's all it says. It just says Beyond, and it's got that purple speck. Signals that might be where Malware is from, because I know we don't know where Malware is from at all. He wasn't on the original website. It wasn't listed at all. And I believe out of the 14 myths we do know about total, Malware's the only one we don't have a location for of where he's based out of. For all we know, though, this could be where the overseers all come from, is Beyond. But to me, the color similarities between Beyond and Malware are definitely there. And we know Malware comes from some kind of otherworldly plane because of the voice lines that we got for him that were released a year ago, about how he mentioned several times about coming to his world, being in his world. To me, Beyond feels like a separate enough location that that's where he's talking about. And it's the only place that fits thematically with Malware just based on colors alone. I don't really see Malware coming from any of these other places, being this half organic, half cybernetic being that Malware is. But that's all I found secrets wise. I do want to mention, though, that I have another theory about when phase 2 of the website comes out. And now this is a little tinfoil hat, but I am going to go there. I mean, so the website came out on November 7th, roughly 10 a.m. my time, which is Pacific Standard. I'm thinking that the website coming out then and the 15-minute delay between the initial opening page of the website and this message, the Devour the Old, Reborn the New, is the time frame between phase 1 and phase 2. It's the only thing that I can piece together might be the clue that they're giving us. And it has nothing to do with this image directly, but it's more so the time frame between the two things. That phase 1 is this step into the light, see the ether in the background kind of deal. And phase 2 is the Devour the Old, Reborn the New. The thing spacing them is 15 minutes. I think, potentially, that if the phase 2 part of the website will go up 15 days after phase 1 went up. So what I've done is, so November 7th was the day phase 1 went up. What I did is I went to this website and I made a countdown timer for November 21st, about 10 a.m., which is when I found out that the website was updated, to see if my theory is correct and watch. And I'll link this in the description for you guys so that we can all watch together, the countdown go down, and see if the website updates the way I think it will with that 15-day time period. Now, this is absolutely out there in the ideas, but it's the only thing I can think of between the message I got from UG asking if I had found it and some kind of connection to phase 2. Devour the Old, Reborn the New, I can't find anything for. Like I said, combed everything I possibly can, but just nothing's to be found. So the only connection I can make, and it's a stretch, is this 15-day window, 15 minutes to 15 days. So I'm thinking that phase 2 will release on November 21st. I'll say 10 a.m. my time, but anytime November 21st, I'll consider a win, because that will be exactly 15 days from when phase 1 of the website released. But guys, let me know what you think of the current website. I realize there's not much there to talk about, but just your overall impressions. Like I said, the website, this background is the ether. Like that's, to me, that's such a cool thing to have in the background of the website. Of this is the world we will be playing in. The whole basis for Ethereal is based in the ether here. So that makes me really excited. But also, guys, let me know when you think phase 2 of the website's going to drop. I assume it's going to be sooner than later, but we don't have any information on it. They're not teasing anything in their Discord, nothing like that. So I'm really curious to see when it happens and if it's the final phase or if there's going to be more phases then thereafter that we'll have to figure out and wait for. But guys, as always, thank you for watching. Please hit subscribe if you want to see more Ethereal content. I will link to their Discord, all of their everything, the website, Discord, Twitter, in the description, as well as my own stuff in the description. Also, make sure to check out Enter the Ether. That is coming out today, episode 7. If you're not aware what that is, it is a podcast where Mangoose and I cover all things Ethereal. This week, we are covering conspiracy theories, so I think it fits really well that I talk about this website and then go over to that video, which I'll have linked at the end card. But guys, thank you so very much. Have a great rest of your day.